Ladies and gentlemen, we could be on the verge of another market melt up for the whole entire crypto market. Right now it is 5:21 a.m. and it is Monday, February 20th. And Bitcoin right now is on the verge of breaking through 25K. And if it does, and it holds that support for a couple hours here, even better, a daily candle, we could be well on our way to 30K, 33K, and even potentially up to 40K to 50K.
I'ma keep the case clean, I won't shroud it in no love. Getting laced at the seams, turning powder into dust. I need space for my team, it's getting crowded in the club. Now I walk with a goddess, she a full course meal while I...
Let's go into the charts here. And we're looking at the USDT plus USDC market cap versus the total crypto market cap. We're looking on the weekly chart, and what we see here is we're below the EMA ribbon, and we've closed the body officially below. And last time that we did that, this was the bull market, the huge bull market of 2021 right here. That's it. As far as this chart goes, every single time we're below it, big bull market. Every time we're above it, big bear market. So right now we are prime. Look at that right there. That candle that is printing as we speak does not look like it's going to be a friendly one. That's for sure. So I'm watching this like a hawk, because if this breaks down hard, we're going to have a huge kind of run here over the next couple of weeks. And it's going to be a fun time in the FEMEX environment doing the peer-to-peer swaps. There's a lot of narratives going on right now that we can ride. So it's going to be a good time. So definitely want to get updated with all those trades there. So right now, this chart looks like the momentum is to the downside, which is good in the case of us seeing cryptos pop up hard right now. I'm looking on the higher time frames. I'm looking on the lower time frames. And to me, it doesn't look like the momentum's there to the upside. We're hanging on a thread. So the melt up number 3 will be televised, my friend. And it's looking like any moment now, just a huge, massive pump across the board, double-digit gains, depending on if Bitcoin can get above 25K, hold that support. And then if the dollar can officially break down here and start this kind of downtrend, then we're going to see stocks kind of pull up. We're going to see all the crypto start to see green. Now I'll have a good idea as far as the direction over the next couple of weeks here. But usually around the 18th to the 23rd every month, we do see kind of like a cooling out phase. And then that's when we start an acceleration of a current trend that we're in, or a trend change. So definitely a key time frame right now to watch. Now let's go to the next chart, which is Bitcoin versus the Nasdaq 100 on the 3-week chart. 13 days left and 14 hours. 13 days and 14 hours. We have the stock RSI cross up. It's going through the 50 line right now. We have the pink going through the 20 line. The blue's getting ready to cross down. We have the MACD cross for the first time since the top back here in May of 2021. We have the RSI pressing up at the 50 line, ready to pop through. We have the prepare to buy soon signal for the Stargate signals, the same one that called right back here in the 2015 bear market bottom, the pop through that was just like totally sent it out of there. We could potentially look at this wick down here, and let me see if I can kind of clean this up. Look how like it was just a spike up. What if that's an equivalent of us getting to like 3 here? That's another 50% pump across the basically with Bitcoin right now, which would be around 37K. I fully think there could be a scenario where we have the juice to hit 33, 35, 40K for Bitcoin in the next coming months here. Based off of what I'm seeing as far as these signals go, in the event of no black swans, anything like that, even though it's a critical time period as far as from now until April 1st, but it could be a golden swan event. So we can't discount that out. But right now we're seeing some signals that, look at the first green that popped through here. You know, that right there. It was the start of some nice rallies every single time. Like right here was the time we flipped green, and then boom. And then we flip red here, we flip green, boom, we flip green, boom. So every single time on the 3-week chart for the Bitcoin against the Nasdaq, when we flipped green on the MACD, even when I come all the way back to here, we flipped green right here. It was every single time. Money. You would have nailed it for the past 10 years trading Bitcoin. It would have been a field day. It would have been a field day if you just follow just that simple kind of principle right now. And on top of it, with everything else, like the Stargate signals flashing upon it as well too, I'm even more confident than ever. And this is not financial advice. It's not to be taken as an, going and acting on this based off the solely of what I'm thinking here. This is just my opinion, but this is what I'm seeing. And I'm going to stick to my strategy based off of that until further notice. So that's all looking good to me. Now let's go into the next chart. Now we're looking at the Nasdaq against Bitcoin. So we're looking at it from an inverse view, same chart, inverse view. And look at this pattern that I just put here. It's the same pattern every single time we break down. That's a bull run for crypto, bear market for crypto, bear market. We are and look at the momentum. If you're in the Stargate group, the separate VIP community, you know exactly what I'm seeing here, right? So this looks like it's going to pull down and tank, which is good for us being invested in crypto. Total crypto market cap about to rip higher here. We're on the daily chart. Stock RSI cross through TSI MACD. RSI's up through the 50 above the 0. We're good there. That's the daily. 2-day chart, cross up, all looking fine at the moment. And then we got the 3-day chart for total crypto market cap. And right now we're crossing down to the light green. Now we got a couple of dark greens. We have the 3-day cross up. This is pulling up, and that's making it close to a high here. XRP, I got a couple of FEMEX trades in right now, and I'm getting excited because I went pretty, more than I usually should here because I feel a little more confident. And right now, having a good feeling these might, it might turn into a very good day here. I think it's going to be a good week as far as the market goes, but we're going to have to watch it level by level and kind of make sure Bitcoin's, all those market charts that we watch for the dynamics and how the macro environment looks, we got to make sure those check out. But if you're not already in the Discord and you want all these premium channels here, if you join the Discord, there's free value in there. And that's all good. But if you want to take it to the next level and you want to get these trades, you want to get the automated signals, you want to see what we're doing and follow along, and you want to be a day trading dog trying to bark with the Star Gang, I get it. I would want it too. When you go to the proof of gain chat, it's like, how is this even possible? Right? So we have a whole tutorial video. We do a group live. You'll be able to understand how to go about that. But honestly, if you're brand new to trading, then it's better off doing the pair-to-pair strategy. You shouldn't jump into something like FEMEX if you're just getting off to it. You definitely should experience the pair-to-pairs and everything like that. So this is the last day. We had said that we had made an announcement due to the influx. We had so many people roll through over the weekend. It was crazy. And welcome to all the new members. And, the current members, I hope you guys are having a good old time and loving the growing of the community here. But for the sake of not stretching too thin, we're closing the gate. We're closing the gate today, baby. It's time to kind of bring it back home and make sure that we're staying tunnel vision and getting these gains here during this time. There's times where, it's slow, you can kind of stretch a little more thin, but right now we got to focus on the grand prize here, and with the market ready to go as we speak, and it's probably going as I'm speaking right now, it's time to really dial in. So due to the influx of demand, no new VIPs after today. So 14 hours from now, it's 5:36 a.m. It is New York time, February 28th, Monday. 14 hours from now, we will not be accepting any new VIP members. So crypto total market cap looks good. 3-day chart, 5-day chart looks good. It's crossing up. We got the weekly chart crossing up, about to go through the 0 line. There's so many things, man, that scream to me that this ain't going to be a slow rise. That's just my opinion. So I got the top down to the bottom. We just broke this 0.236. Next level would be 1.27, 1.3 trillion. That's the next key level. So we got about 22 billion more that can flood back into this market. And, so we're going to see a good amount of gains come in. I believe that we're very close. If we got this high right here, this high, and we're right up to it right now, all we need to see is this 4 hour, 6 hour, 9 hour just cross up, and then we'll be looking to break into these highs over here. Because if we go to this high back here in August to the lows that we set right here, and we've been fighting with the 786, and right now we broke above it. We literally broke above it, and we held it as support with the candle body close, the wick below, and we're on the 6 hour chart. We're crossing up through the stock, the 50 line on the stock RSI. MACD went red a little bit. Now it's crossing up. TSI, RSI, everything's aligning for another melt up with crypto, the whole total crypto market cap. So in the dollar, we have on the 1 hour chart, we filled this gap over here. We have the EMA ribbon acting as some resistance right now. We're getting rejected at it. Let's go to the 4 hour chart. We have the momentum red. Let's go to the 6 hour momentum red, 12 hour about to cross the red, and let's go to the 9 hour just cross red. So if we can break the 786 here from this move, so this low to this high, and then bam, we hit right off the 786 and bounced. If we can break that and then pull down here, it's looking very, and if I go to the 3-day chart, or I'm sorry, the 1 day, and I show you kind of where the 200-day moving average is, it was right at this level. This is what we've been tracking, and we hit it on Friday, and we got rejected hard. So we had said that the 200-day moving average is likely we're going to come up to, which coincide with the 12-hour 200 moving average, which coincided with the top of this band, which coincided with the top of the EMA ribbon. So it's everything that we're expecting. And if we can see this pull down, if we can have the full kind of vision play out and come to fruition of expecting now to come down like that, then that would further add validation to cryptos melting back up for a third time. So now let's go to XRP. Let's go to Bitcoin. So right now, Bitcoin's at 24,895. It's flirting with the 24,900. Did close an hourly candle above this key level. We're watching the 786. So I think we actually came down to retest it. This is what we were watching. We were watching this high down to this low, and boom, just right like that. So let me hide all this so we can, it said to sell here on the 1 hour and then buy back here. It did not say to sell yet, which is a good sign. And then we have the 786 sitting right there, which we broke above. And so far in this 1 hour candle, we came back down to retest it with a wick. You like to see it. And we have the TSI getting ready to cross through the zero line, and the MACD's green, stock RSI's flatlining at the top. The pink is crossing above the blue. That's what you want to see. So now if we go to the higher time frames, the 2 hour chart's doing that as well too. We're right about to cross. If we look at the 3 hour, we're about to cross there as well too, the 4 hour. So by like 9 a.m., so in about 3 hours, 20 minutes here, we're really going to see what the rest of this week has in store for us, because we could be seeing 30K this week. Who knows? That's 20% for Bitcoin. Like, it doesn't seem like it's impossible right here after having a big pump, consolidating for this long, and then kind of bull flagging here, and then seeing that the Fibonacci extension targets kind of lie with 26K, 28K, 31K, 32K, 33K. Like now, and we're seeing on the 6 hour, we're seeing the cross ups. So as long as in the next for more confirmation, the daily candle close on Monday. But as far as currently right now and how it looks, it does look pretty nice, but that doesn't mean we can't have a scam, like kind of sell off and then actually have this be a fake out and turn down. So that's why waiting for confirmation is good as well too. So let's look at the 1 day chart, and we do see we're crossing up here. We already kind of went back down, retest the 200-day moving average. So we kind of came up to it and then we popped up. We hit this resistance back over here, this support, so critical level, came back down to the 200-day moving average and EMA ribbon as support. And you love when you see the EMA ribbon flip bullish and cross through the 200-day moving average. and then that act as your support, that's when it's really a true signal as far as like confirmation of the changing of the trend. Whereas this one, we didn't see the EMA ribbon cross up through to the 200 moving average. So we ultimately kind of just broke back down. This time is different. It has different mechanics right now. We have the EMA ribbon crossing through the 200-day moving average. We're seeing it kind of have an uptick, the 200-day moving average. So there's a lot of things, and we're above the zero line in the TSI and everything like that. So everything's looking pretty nice right now. So I believe Bitcoin's on the verge of a pretty huge pump here. Right now, we are holding this as support, and we have 14 minutes left for this candle. So in the next couple of hours, maybe it already happened once you're watching this video, we're going to know the direction, because we could just start going here. And if we start going here for Bitcoin, the altcoins are going to start to fly too. So I have my eyes on XRP, XLM, and like a couple of these other coins that we have the pair to pairs on, like Seagold or CeeLo and VeChain. Like VeChain's up to 0.0313. We crushed that pair to pair. Zen crushed that Femex call. CeeLo crushed that pair to pair so far against HBAR. So we're really doing it. And we have a couple more on our radar that we're really eyeing here. And if you want to get those updates, and if you want to get locked into the gate, then you have 14 hours left, because we're shutting it down until further notice. We don't know when we're going to open it back up again. We're probably going to open it back up again once the pump is already over and everything like that. And after we kind of secured our gains and did our thing. So if you want to get it to it right away, then really you only have 14 hours left until the gate closed. So if you want to get in on this kind of game plan that we're about to head to, and kind of the maneuvering the market during this phase, then now's the time, because there's 14 hours left. So click the link in the bio, join the Discord. And when you get in the Discord, ask for the white glove, and the boys will know what to do. So what I'm seeing right now is XLM, XRP, a lot of things are looking pumpy. A lot of things have kind of came up to the 200 moving average, retested it, held support, and a lot of things are showing momentum right now. So looking at the dollar and kind of it being at a level of a decision to be made, looking at crypto as well too, looking at the key levels, looking at the Stargate signals, as well as looking at these kind of charts that not many people look at, but show us kind of the way as far as the overall market, if it's a bull market or a bear market, and when that could happen. A lot of things are screaming to me that we could be in for another ride here. So if you want to get updated with that and with the public videos, then subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. But if you want to get the next level white glove service of that, then come over in the Discord and ask for it, and we'll give it to you. So 14 hours left until the gate closes, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. So I will see you guys in the next video.